Data.world provides a convenient homepage with relevant links. You can navigate back to this page at any time by clicking the Data.world logo in the top left. On this homepage, you'll see a Getting Started pane, which will include helpful links to Indeed resources. Once you've completed each of the links, this pane will be closed. You can always check out the Help menu at any time. Keep in mind that partnering with Data.world has given Indeed a unique opportunity to influence Data.world's product roadmap. Maximizing that opportunity will come from your input, so please take the time to provide feedback by clicking through each of the Getting Started items. And note, those items might look a little bit different on your login. So let's take a look around. First, check out the filter box in the header. As you'll see, it's always there regardless of where you navigate. Here, you'll notice the data catalog within organizations, which houses most of our resource metadata. One really good way to get familiar with Data.world is to click through the tabs on the data catalog. Let's do that now. Here, you see the Overview tab, which has a convenient layout of the assets within the data catalog. You'll notice the Filter Resources Type search box. As we add many more resources, this feature will limit the resources shown on the page. Scrolling down, we see the overview of resources, glossaries, etc., which are great starting points to discover information in those resources. For details and robust searching, use the tabs along the top blue menu. Clicking on the Resources tab will give you an unfiltered view of the data catalog's contents. Much of the Alexandria metadata has been migrated to Data.world, and much more is to be added. Use the Filters pane in the left to find resource information. For example, in the Resource Type section, I can either click here on Show 15 More, then use the checkboxes to filter. Or I can click in the search box. I can also use the Filters pane to further filter results from there. Data.world also provides an advanced filter option that can be found on the Discover link in the left rail. More on that in a moment. Clicking on the Glossary tab will display terms from all the glossaries Indeed has created so far. As you can see in the Resource Type section of the Filter pane, we have business terms as well as domains and subdomains. Clicking on a resource type in the Filter pane will filter the results, and clicking Clear All Filters at the bottom of the pane will restore the default view. Clicking on a term will bring up the status and description as well as valuable metadata in the sidebar. By the way, you'll notice these IDs in the technical sections of many resources. They can be ignored for the most part since they are related to the Data.world backend. And since we're here, let's talk about the Adding a Related Resource button. The purpose of adding a related resource is to connect objects in the catalog. This user-contributed metadata covers a number of Indeed use cases and has incredible value potential. Note that relationships are and can be configurable and limited at this time to relatable resources only. In other words, there are some Data.world rules about relating resources. And as we become more familiar with the capabilities here, we can offer more guidance. Note that a future integration will bring lineage metadata to Data.world, which will effectively cover a number of use cases regarding relating resources. Clicking the Back button, we see the Collections tab. In the Data.world public offering, collections are designed to accommodate sharing data. And since we don't really have an equivalent use case at this time, we're currently considering ways to leverage this section. Navigating through the Discover link in the left rail will be more intuitive for the time being. So let's take a look. Clicking the Discover link in the left rail, you will see the Advanced link, which provides a UI to create filters using Data.world search syntax. You may notice that there is an option that mentions the community, quote unquote. But to be clear, our Indeed instance of Data.world is single tenant. As we configure our instance, we may choose to leverage these features within the context of Indeed's data only. For more information on advanced search, use, and syntax, please see our wiki via the link in Getting Started or the Help menu on the homepage. One of the reasons for Indeed choosing Data.world as the foundation of our data catalog is its ability to be extended, scalable graph database backend, and flexible APIs. If your use case has API requirements, please reach out to the Data.world users Slack channel for support. And finally, you'll notice a contact Data.world link, which can be used to report platform issues or bugs directly to Data.world. Thanks for your time, and we're looking forward to partnering with you to make our data catalog solution meet Indeed's growing needs.